Hello students, welcome to today's session. So in this session we are going to see about cloud deployment models and cloud service models. So the cloud deployment models, which is defined according to the infrastructure of the environment where it is located. So cloud service model. So these refers to wide range of services which delivered on demand to companies and customers over the internet. So these services are designed to provide easy, affordable access to applications and resources without the need for internal infrastructure or hardware. So we are going to see in detail. So basically there are four cloud deployment models. First one is the public cloud, second one is the private cloud, third one is community cloud, and fourth one is hybrid cloud. So this public cloud, which is provisioned by educational institutions, industries, government institutions, or business or enterprises. So it is used for public use. Public cloud is meant for public use. So private cloud, which is exclusive for use by institutions, industries, business or enterprise, and is meant for private use in the organization by the employees. So third one is that community cloud. So it is exclusive for a use of community formed by institutions, industries, business or enterprises, and for use within that community. So the community specifies security and compliance considerations. So next one is that hybrid cloud. So it is a set of two or more distinct clouds. So that is a public, a private or community. So within distinct data stores and applications that are binding between them and deploy the proprietary and standard technology. So the cloud platform architecture is a virtualized network architecture consisting of cluster of connected servers over the data centers and service level agreements between them. So the cloud platform, which controls and manages resources and dynamically provisions the networks, servers and storage. Cloud platform applications and network services are utility, grid and distributed services. So examples of cloud platforms are Amazon EC2, Microsoft Azure, Google App Engine, Zybly, Nimbits, AWS IoT, Cisco IoT, and IOX and Fog, IBM IoT Foundation, and then TCS Connected Universe platform. So here we can list the features of Microsoft Cloud Platform. So it consisting of Microsoft finished services and solutions, Microsoft building block services, that is dynamic CRM online or SharePoint online, Exchange online. With the dynamic CRM is a customer relation management, and then with the .NET, SQL, ASP.NET, and Office Live and Windows Live services. So and then cloud infrastructure services, that is Windows Azure for compute, storage and resource management services, and global foundation services, that is hardware, networking, deployment and operation services. So the platform includes development tools, that is Visual Studio, Windows Server, Visual C++, and Visual Basic, and Visual C# and .NET. So these are all the cloud deployment models. So next we are going to see the cloud service models, that is everything as a service. So here the cloud computing is formed into SaaS, PaaS, IaaS and DaaS. So here the cloud connects the devices, data, applications, services, business and persons. So cloud services can be considered as distribution service. So here the software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service and data as a service. So here the cloud services, which can be considered as a distribution services, a service for linking the resources, that is computing functions, data store, processing functions, networks, servers and applications, and for provision of coordinating between the resources. So now we are going to see the SaaS, that is software as a service. So it is a software is made available to an application or a service on demand. So it is a SaaS is a service model where the applications or services deploy and host at the cloud, so, and are made available through the internet on demand by the service user. So the software control and then maintenance and the updation to new version and infrastructure and platforms and resource requirements, which are the responsibilities of the cloud service providers. So here the SaaS examples: Google Docs for online office, MS Windows Live for online office application, and then MS Exchange Labs, which is TCS Ion, that is integrated IT as a service, and then Salesforce.com for extensible customer relations management system. So next one is the PaaS, that is a platform as a service. So the platform is made available to a developer of an application on demand. So PaaS is a service model where the applications and the services develop and execute using the platform, that is for computing, data store and distribution services, which is made available through the internet on demand for the developer of the applications. So the responsibilities of the cloud service providers as per the developers requirements are a platform and then a network, resources, maintenance, updation and security. So PaaS examples are Google App Engine, Microsoft Azure, Xively, Nibbits, and then AWS IoT, IBM IoT Foundation, Cisco IoT and iOS and Fox, and TCS Cup. So next one is that infrastructure as a service, that is IaaS. So the infrastructure which is the data storage and servers, data centers and networks is made available to a user or developer of application on demand. So here the developer installs the OS image, data store and application and controls them at the infrastructure. So IaaS is a service model where the applications develop or use the infrastructure which is made available through the internet on demand on rent. So it is a pay as per use in multi-tenancy model by a developer or a users. So IaaS computing systems, networks and security are the responsibilities. So here the service models where the applications develop or use the infrastructure, that is the computing systems, networks and securities, which is made available through the internet on the demand on rent as per the payment. Okay, so by a developer or a user. So here the examples are Amazon virtual servers, GoGrid virtual servers, Elastic Computing Cloud, that is EC2, Cloud.com, open source IaaS, then TCS Information Solutions, TCS Transformation Solutions, then Cisco IaaS and IBM Blue Cloud shared infrastructure service that automate fluctuating demands for the IT resources. So next one is the data as a service, DaaS. So the data at a data center is made available to a user or a developer or of a application on demand. So DaaS is a service model where the data store or data warehouse is made available through the internet on demand for the rent. So pay as per use in multi-tenancy model to an enterprise. So here the data center management, 24/7 power and then control, network maintenance, scale up, data replicating and mirror nodes and systems, as well as security, physical security. So here the DaaS examples are the data storage platforms of Tata Communications, 10x and Apple and Cisco for the data as a service. So this is the service models for PaaS, SaaS, IaaS and DaaS. So here the database with the platform as a service, which covers the Google App Engine, Microsoft Azure, Xively, Nibbits, and then AWS IoT, IBM IoT Foundation, Cisco IoT, and IOX and Fog, and with the TCS Cup. So here the software as a service. Here the softwares which are used, Google Docs, Office 365, Windows Live, and MS Exchange Labs, Salesforce.com for extensible CRM. So here the data as a service is for Tata Communications, GoGrid virtual servers, Amazon virtual servers, and EC2 is acting as a data center. So and then infrastructure as a service, Amazon Web Service and virtual servers, GoGrid virtual servers, and EC2 cloud.com, open source IaaS and Cisco IaaS. So here that two IaaS and then DaaS which is for a multi-tenancy model. So for the usage you have to pay.